Hey guys, welcome back. I'm in the city of Azusa, as you can see, and I'm just gonna take some time today to drive around to a few spots that I think maybe you take for granted when you live here. You know, I don't know if you guys do that where you are, but there might be local stuff, local attractions, or historical markers, or just fun roadside things. And you see them and you're like, oh, I'll go there someday. I'll go there someday. And you just keep putting it off. So today, I'm gonna go there. So I'll take you around and we're just gonna kind of hang out and just see what we can see. So come along. All right, so we're in, I think it's technically Covina or West Covina, and we're gonna check out this replica of the very first In-N-Out. This is pretty cool, so let me show you around. All right, here's a replica of the drive-up box and the old menu. Sign is pretty sweet, and it's just this little tiny shack. There's a lady in there, so I don't know. I'm gonna just go say hi, see what's going on here.
Welcome to a water as well.
Oh, thank you. So we're inside the building. She just explained some of the history, showed us how to make the burger. I want to be courteous of our time in here because I think other folks want to come in, but their cash register was a nightstand and their cooler, coffee pots, fan, and then this is the cheese slicer, and then the old potato slicer here. So, very cool. If you were here at the drive-thru, the white rocks kept the dust down, and then the two-way speaker outside, so they could start preparing the burgers first. And the original owner helped create the two-way speaker in his garage, according to the lady. And this was their cooktop, but got upside the guest for
But I never saw a photo of him with a cigarette in his mouth. Hopefully,
Now we're outside. They said they used to use a washer like this to help rinse the potatoes. They do the cut ones there and the whole ones here, and it would help just add another piece of machinery, and they'd use it to spin it. And there's this plaque here, gives a little information about where the original used to be and when it opened. But the original, she said, it would have been right over there, right where the freeway runs originally. So we'll give one last look, but this is a very cool experience, and it's absolutely free. And Lydia inside was great. She gave us a wonderful history of In-N-Out, why the shop is the way it is, the tools and mechanics inside, how to build a burger. She did a great job, so this was a cool experience, and it was right here in our backyard the whole time, and it took 11 years to get out here. So we go into the store and check it out. So after we left the replica of the original stand, literally on the other side of the freeway, there's an actual operating In-N-Out burger as well as a company store. So this is us in the store. They have a lot of cool stuff, and if you didn't know, this is also shoppable online. So you can get some really cool stuff, t-shirts and apparel and fun accessories. Like one of my favorite things that I saw in here was a pool float that looks like the French fries tray. So super cool. I thought it was a lot of fun and just really neat stuff that you can get. So if you're a fan of In-N-Out Burger, you want to represent, check out this store. And again, you can go in person or online. Now, right across the way, we're going to eat at an actual In-N-Out, get some lunch.
You can leave your drawer here and then go pick it up.
This is my order. This is how I like it, and there's only 10:07, so pretty sweet. Quality you can taste, and you can see they still have some of the same practices. And the lady mentioned the open kitchen so that we can see that it is quality and that they're doing everything up to par. And quality is their foundation, which is awesome. And for those that don't know, they are a Christian company, so they always stamp John 3:16 on the bottom of the cup. Alright, so just got my order. Here's my double. This is how it was served in a little tray. And now I'm going to enjoy. No more filming, it's time to eat. One thing you can always say about In-N-Out is it smells delicious out here. You can smell the grilled onions inside, so. But anyways, we just finished eating. I want to take a picture by this big sign right here and the In-N-Out behind me, and we had a great lunch. Had a combo number 1, which is my go-to. Double and some fries and a drink. Delicious. So going to another roadside attraction, the donut. Strawberry cream puff donuts. Alright, so another look at the Puente Hills Mall, and that's where Marty would have entered from, both originally and once he comes back from the past. The Libyans chase him around here. But this is the mall in the background. They have a replica sign of the Twin Pines Mall, and I'll put that in right now. Alright, so we entered over there in the side and stumbled on this beauty. Freaking Twin Pines Mall sign. I believe this was commissioned for the 2015 Back to the Future, like, I don't know what to call it. Like, yeah, I really don't know what to call it, but they did a lot of events in 2015 Back to the Future. That was placed here in 2015 when they were doing a lot of promotions for Back to the Future, since that was the year Marty travels to when he goes to the future. So that's pretty cool. But anyway, it is just a parking lot, but cool to know at one point Doc Brown and Marty McFly and the dog Einstein were all out here making history, traveling back in time in fashion in a DeLorean. Pretty cool. McDonald's production facility. Alright, so this is a location where it's listed as like a production facility. So like McDonald's would use it for commercials and things. So here, let me show you. Classic golden arches, and then a McDonald's store. Use it for filming and whatever else. It's probably super nice inside. Actually a car here. I assume that's security or something. Oh, the gate's actually open over there. But it's pretty sweet. So, as you can see, I find stuff like this pretty interesting. Not normal, right? I mean, when are you gonna see a McDonald's that isn't really a McDonald's and it's just reserved for filming? Not too often, I don't think. But I'm coming over here on the side and just want to show you guys that the rest of it. So here, let me turn around. So there's the drive-through, and you can see it is a more modern McDonald's or what have you, and again, totally used for production. So I don't see any activity, but there is a car in the parking lot, and like I said, the other gate is open, so they could be doing something. It could also just be maintenance and upkeep. Maybe they're cleaning or something, but pretty neat. Definitely the cleanest McDonald's you will ever see. Alright, now I'm in the city of El Monte. And we're here at City Hall, and they have a couple of cool little statues and things out here. Let me show you. So here at the El Monte Civic Center, and they have this first one. So they have a pro-police flag out here, and then in memory of those who served that might live in peace. So it's a Veterans Memorial, which is very cool. We have this other one here. So we salute you. It's very cool. Oh, and I was mistaken. I apologize. This is the police station. I think the City Hall's next door, so my apologies. But as we turn back, this is Valley Road. And over here, they have obviously a scaled replica, but it's supposed to be an exact replica of the Statue of Liberty. So I believe that's City Hall over there. So yeah, my buddy's like, oh yeah, it's by City Hall. So that's why I mistakenly talked about it. But here we go. This is pretty cool. Scale statue of the Statue of Liberty. Let's walk to the back side. Police mural on officers. All right, Hey guys, so continuing our journey for sort of roadside attractions as well as just random weird stuff that are in your area that maybe you know, or that maybe I've neglected since I've lived here. And I am in a very unique spot today. See my friends behind me. Even though this is Looney Tunes, folks, it's not why I'm here. I am here for stuff like this. Mayor McCheese back here. This is a McDonald's museum here in San Bernardino, California, and we're gonna walk around and check things out. It's already kind of a cool, weird, unique spot, and I've never been here before. Of course, that's part of the criteria. So let's check this place out. Part of the old play place. Now, I don't know why they have the Looney Tunes. I assume whoever this person is that owns this place probably just collects anything he can get his hands on, which I understand. It's just a look on the outside. It's very colorful and decorated. Looks like an arcade maybe across the street, which is cool. There's another burger, part of the play place. It's one of the Fry Kids little, play thing. McDonald's arches. There's another Mayor McCheese. This one's in better shape. Or sorry, Officer Mac. I don't know why I keep saying Mayor McCheese. Here's one of the original signs. And then, yeah, look.
That's right, the old tables. I see you right here, Dick and Mac McDonald's.
Alright, so I just finished looking around inside. Kind of see this wall behind me that I showed you earlier. This is such a cool spot. I don't know what else to say about it. It's just very nostalgic, obviously, and that's the idea. Like, they even have some of the old tables. This sign is a little different. They put like a cover over it so it's clearer, but this whole place is so cool. It's very unique. He said you could take photos, but not, like, he didn't mention filming, so I didn't film out of respect. So I'm gonna just kind of do a little slideshow of photos here and go over it with you guys. But otherwise, this is such a cool place, and I'm about ready to take off, so I'm gonna get back in the car and on to the next adventure. I'm here in Inglewood, California this morning to visit a location that I've been to before for other things, but I've actually never eaten here. I'm continuing my kind of roadside attractions theme here. And here in Inglewood, California, so we are at the world famous Randy's Donuts. Has the big giant donut on top, of course. You've seen it in TV shows and movies and whatnot. I believe it was the first Iron Man. They got Robert Downey Jr. sitting up there. I'm here at 9 in the morning on a Sunday. It's not terribly busy yet, but definitely a lot of cars and definitely a lot of people here. Like I said, I've actually never eaten here. We were here in the intersection while they brought the space shuttle down. So they came right through here, I believe, and over the bridge on Manchester. And Mars and I were standing in the street while they brought the space shuttle here. So now I'm in line, trying to give you guys a view of the menus. So it's a pretty robust menu, a lot going on. Everything from donuts, regular, deluxe, fancy, premium. They also have beverages. And it looks like souvenirs at the bottom too, so it's pretty cool. So many choices, my goodness. And it's just me, so I certainly don't think I should get a dozen donuts. Although I would love to try a lot of these. I'm going to have to be very choosy here. So, I'm next in line.
Just throw anything on there. Yeah, just...
Alright, actually just got off the phone with Mars. She was at our new house. It's looking really great. All the windows are in, all the appliances are in. Basically, we're just waiting on the carpet, possibly the garage door motor to be installed. We couldn't see it since the house is locked up. We couldn't go inside. Glass for the master shower and mirrors for both bathrooms, even though we had asked them if we could not have mirrors because we want to buy our own. They said that they had to install the mirrors, so oh well. But now back to this video. Let's see what I got. All right, they gave me a box. So here we go. Give me this box. Oh, I was expecting like a flip lid. That's why I was getting weird. So check it out. I got a pink sprinkle cake donut, a Fruity Pebbles raised glazed donut, and a chocolate crondy, which I didn't quite understand, but I'd never seen a square donut, which I thought was kind of fun. So I got it. And then I got a medium size Randy's coffee, which this thing is extremely hot. I had to kind of rush to get back to my car just so I could put it down. It was starting to burn my hand. And the total was 13 even. Oh, I almost forgot. Part of the reason it was 13 even is because I also got a magnet. So just a simple magnet. It was, I want to say it was $2.50 maybe. So, you know, it wasn't very expensive. So anyways, that's my donut order. So let's give it a try. I thought the pink one was sort of, so the pink, by the way, this came from the traditional, like classic donut menu. This one came from the premium one, and then this one came from the, I think fancy one. So, I thought I'd try to get one from each. I didn't get one from, whatever the second category was. They just didn't seem that kind of crazy. And again, I kind of got the original, just again, original, right? I wanted something that they might be known for or whatever. All right, so here's my pink donut. It is very, very pink, very bright, but it looks good. The cake looks pretty tasty, and definitely a nice solid layer of sprinkles on this thing. All right, so the cake it's moist, it's good, not dried out. I think that's probably the benefit too of them being so busy. It probably doesn't leave a lot of opportunity for them to dry out, so that's nice. But it's got good flavor, and of course the sprinkles they're just, you know, sugar. There's no flavor associated with the color of the sprinkles, so you know, it is tasty though. So that's quite nice. Enjoy that. I would get this again. So now for my next donut, it is the chocolate crondy. CRONDY. It looks just like a glaze, but it's not quite as raised as like a normal glazed donut would be, and drizzle of chocolate on top. So it's nice and soft on the inside, very flaky, which is nice. Like I said, it's not incredibly thick, so it does taste different, different consistency than like a glazed donut to me. I'm making a mess. My car is going to be covered in toppings. But this is really nice. I like this. It's not overly sweet. Similar to a glaze though. That's the amount of like sweetness I'm getting from it. And the chocolate just adds a nice additional flavor. But this is good. I like this one. Yeah. Never heard of a crondy before, but here we go. And I would also get this one again. All right, last but not least, this was on the premium menu. Look at this thing. I know other places have donuts like this too, but I mean, this feels heavy. It's a raised, like a raised donut or whatever. And it's got chocolate on top, which helps hold the Fruity Pebbles. So this looks pretty intense. So not bad. The donut's real good, but I'm disappointed in the Fruity Pebbles. They do taste a little stale, which is not good. I get when, you know, they make a lot of these, and plus I don't know how it affects too when they put it on the top and it sits on the rack. So that's probably what plays into it, but a little disappointed in that. But the donut itself is good. Now I kind of wish I just got the regular raised like chocolate donut. The donut's really good. So I would be hesitant to get this one again, especially since this was the most expensive one. So I may or may not finish this one, sadly enough, but take that for what you will. All right, so Randy's Donuts, I would call it a success. At least 2 of the 3 donuts I would 100% order again. They were really good. Glad I finally came out here to eat a donut. Like I said, I've been by this location before. Mars and I even camped out here on the road for several hours to wait for the space shuttle. So been really close, never had a donut. So finally checked this one off the list. let's go see what else we can find here in Southern California for our roadside attractions. And oh, before I go, and this is the original Randy's Donuts. So there are several other locations. In fact, Burbank just got one near their airport. But this is the original, the first Randy's Donuts. So another first for our list. All right, I'm at our next location, and here we are. Der Weinerschnitzel, or today it's just Weinerschnitzel. So this is the site of the very first Weinerschnitzel. And you can see it has a drive-through. Annoying little dog over there. There is some outdoor seating, but you can see it's you know, it's a modest little building. And there's actually a plaque here. So 1961. July 3rd, 1961. That's pretty cool. See their menu. It's a normal menu, so normal, you know, Weinerschnitzel menu. And it's a historical location, so very cool. And I'm gonna use this opportunity to get lunch. I didn't realize you can buy their chili sauce. $5. Unfortunately, I don't see any other merch, just this, but pretty cool. If I wasn't traveling soon, I'd buy a can of sauce. So I ended up just getting 2 chili cheese dogs and a small Coke or Pepsi. $8.62 was my total. All right, there's my chili cheese dog in all of its glory here in front of the original Weinerschnitzel. All right, so halfway through my chili cheese dog here, and it's pretty good. I mean, it's Weinerschnitzel, right? So if you've been here, you know. But on this day, I have to say it is tasting a lot better eating this at the original location. Just something about it. All right, so that was cool. I actually enjoyed that a lot. I haven't been to Weinerschnitzel in a long time, so it was actually enjoyable for me to have this again. Yeah, so I thought it was really cool that they had a plaque here noting that it was the first location and a brief thing about it. I think that's important. I'm glad that someone thought to preserve that. So I'm happy with this location. So definitely recommend coming and check this out if you guys can. And it's still pretty early. It's just after 10 in the morning, and so no one's really here yet. But and having said that, let's go see what else we can find. All right, so I'm here at Firestone Boulevard and Ryerson Avenue. It's not this Carl's Jr.'s, although this is a very nice looking Carl's Jr. and Green Burrito. This is actually going to be a location that doesn't exist anymore, but I wanted to come to the site anyway. So let me turn the camera around and I'll show you. Again, here I am at the intersection, and where they're doing construction now behind that fencing, this would have been the site of the original Taco Bell, the very first one. Now there's actually a newer Taco Bell currently across the way there. I might go over there just to see if there's anything, but to my knowledge, what I found online is there's not anything noting the original Taco Bell, but this would have been the site of it anyways. Here's another view from this side. Nothing left at this point. Kind of sad. But as you guys have seen through these couple of videos, it does highlight that a lot of our just fast food chains or well-known chains, whether they're donuts or eateries, started here in Southern California. So that's definitely a claim to fame that I think gets overlooked. All right, so I took you guys to the spot of the original McDonald's. Now we are here in Downey, California at the site of the oldest operating McDonald's. And let's take a look around. This already looks really cool. I love the arches and the sign. Looks really kind of vintage, I guess. Let's check it out. So there is this plaque here. The Speedy McDonald's store, Downey, California. And it says that it's the oldest existing McDonald's hamburger stand in the world. 1953. And for anyone who saw the film The Founder with Michael Keaton, you'll know a little bit more about the McDonald's story. But this is pretty sweet. I like it. And let me walk over here just a bit. There's a better look at the sign, and I like it a lot. And there's the Speedy mascot guy for the Speedy system. And now let's go take a look at the restaurant itself. Again, it has the classic arches like it used to have. I like the McDonald's at the front, the sign on the front. I think it looks really cool. The tile around the front. And they have additional seating over there. It looks like they have maybe a display case or something with merchandise. We'll go check that out here in a minute. I don't know what the barrel cake thing is for, but it's pretty neat. I like it. And then on the inside, it's pretty normal. You can see the old cash register machines, what they would have used. I'm making assumptions, I guess. So this looks like a reiteration of the plaque that's over there. And here's Speedy. I assume it's the same on both. Oh no, a little different here. Or no, it is the same. I'm just excited. Let's go in here. Alright, so this is super cool. I did not know this was here. And what I'm talking about is the fact that they have like a mini museum here. This is amazing. Mac tonight, awesome. That sign. Here's one of the old multi-mixer machines. And this was part of the Speedy system. Consistency. No matter what McDonald's you went to, you'd get consistency. You'd get the same taste. Look at that, you well dressed. Nice. Fry press and cutter. And this looks like one of the pourers that he's using there in this photograph. You can see a little bit of a timeline history here. I'm not going to go through every bit, but very cool. An old play place McDonald, or Ronald McDonald. Mac tonight. This is super cool. I love it. I love it. Yeah, he was like a Tonight Show host kind of thing. I'm sure it was like Jay Leno kind of thing. Here's the corporate logos. So, Speedy.
No, Speedy. Deja hablar que veo Cristian. Ven. Come see it.
And then you see these logos here that have changed throughout time. I remember the stuff like this. I definitely remember these. I pointed that out at the McDonald's Museum. Looks like Egg, Dave Peterson. Some old advertisements, it looks like. In here, this is kind of what it used to look like, I guess, like when they would serve you, like when you're inside the thing. Clock. These are cool. And guess what? I own a set of these. Pretty sweet. Now that's a time cover I can get back. So here's one of the registers. See some of the tickets, handwritten. Look at this, here's a manual. I don't know if that means like for franchises or if like you got one of these when you were an employee. voice recorder, audio recordings. Look at that. Schematics of the building. That's really cool. Yeah, they used to put these on the trays. I remember these. Or versions of them, at least. These say they're from 1979. Books about it. And some old classes. I definitely, like, these feel familiar. It could just be one of those things I'm mixing up with my own memories, but I mean, I definitely remember the Coke glasses. We all remember the Coke glasses. They had several like releases through the years. Just some more stuff here on the walls. All right, I will admit that's a little creepy. That's a little creepy. There's Ray Kroc demonstrating the multi-mixer. So this is all about Ray Kroc. Wow, so cool. Here's another look at the booth here. It's pretty cool.
Like, oh, you're gonna tell me.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm back in the car, but I did get an order of the famous McDonald's fries. At least at this point they're famous. Again, from the founder as well as other documentaries, you can just you can kind of learn more about it, but Ray Kroc wanted consistency, and in the beginning when he was franchising out, he was getting potatoes from local sources, which is kind of ironic because that's something that we push in today's market, right? Buy local. But he didn't like that they were all a little different. So he narrowed it down, found a potato that he liked, and sourced from that. And that's part of why McDonald's fries all taste the same. And they're all salted the same. Unless otherwise requested, but that's why you get this nice, beautiful, golden little fry here. And I mean, I could be wrong, but at least within my circle of friends, it usually comes down to In-N-Out Burger or McDonald's as opposed to who has the better fries. So I'll leave that up to you. Let you decide for yourself. And of course, I had to get the classic cheeseburger. This is what started it all. This was the original burger, the only item they had. You could get hamburger or a cheeseburger, but this was it. Now, I don't like pickles or mustard. I actually don't mind onions, but just to make it simpler to order, I always just get it plain with ketchup. So mine is going to be a little different, but look at this awesome burger. You can kind of see that there's a patty in there, but never mind, it is just the classic McDonald's cheeseburger. So I had to have one while I was here visiting the oldest operating McDonald's. How could you not? So let's go. Let's dig in. To Ray Kroc's credit, it tastes exactly how I expected it because of their consistency. So way to go, Ray Kroc. Your legend lives on. Unfortunately, most people don't know your name, but the McDonald's brand will live on probably forever. Certainly long past my lifetime. All right, so I'm gonna go to this next stop. We've been here before, we've showed you in the past, but it's the current kind of headquarters for Baskin Robins ice cream. They used to have like corporate offices upstairs. This is where they would do franchise training and some other stuff, but they no longer have that up there. They do have a drive-through though. And I like the little spoons in the door. Alright, so I got my favorite classic mint chip from Baskin Robins. And I wish they had sold like merch or something here, but they don't. When we were here last, it was for, I want to say they were still promoting Ghostbusters actually, and it was like the mini Stay Puffs, and then prior to that it was for Stranger Things for the Scoops Ahoy, and they had Funko Pops for sale, and I think maybe something else if I recall. But obviously those were like promotional, so on a regular basis they don't sell any merch. But anyway, got a nice treat. This is my favorite flavor. I do like icing on the cake and a couple of others, but you know, you got to go with the faves here, and you know, why not? Hey guys, as usual, didn't film an outro, so future Nate here to fill in. Hope you guys enjoyed that as much as I did. I had a lot of fun driving around to original locations, first locations, or as you saw, oldest operating locations, things like that. Plenty more on the list, and actually now that I'm here in Florida, there are a few locations that I already am aware of that I want to hit up. So hopefully I'll be doing a follow-up video to this shortly, and we'll continue the firsts kind of theme. So I had a lot of fun. Hope you guys enjoyed watching it. Till next time, see you later. Bye bye.